For decades, the American heartland was a duopoly. You were either a green farm or a red farm. It was a choice passed down through generations, almost like a family heritage. But walk into any co-op, rural dealership, or equipment auction in 2026, and the landscape has fundamentally changed. There is a third player in the field, and they aren't just here to sell lawnmowers or small estate tractors anymore. Kubota has spent the last 5 years executing a masterclass in market expansion. While the big three manufacturers focused on massive million-dollar row crop machines for the largest corporate farms, Kubota built an unbreakable fortress in the compact market. Now, they're using that massive capital and brand loyalty to launch a full-scale invasion of the high-horsepower sector. Today, we're looking at the Orange Invasion. We'll analyze the 2026 tech suite, the controversial partnership that birthed the M8, and why the reliability gap between brands is closing faster than ever before. To understand why Kubota is winning, we have to look at the right-sized farming movement. High interest rates and rising land costs in early 2026 have forced a new generation of producers, and many retiring ones, to look at smaller, more efficient acreage. Kubota doesn't just participate in this space, they own it. In 2025, the Kubota L-Series remained the best-selling compact tractor in the world, but it's the 2026 updates that have people talking. They didn't overcomplicate the machine. While other brands move toward software-locked components that require a proprietary technician just to clear a simple sensor code, Kubota has intentionally maintained a level of owner serviceability. For the operator in the 45 to 60 age bracket, this is a major selling point. You grew up turning wrenches on the farm. You want a machine that respects your ability to maintain your own equipment. The L2502, for example, is engineered as a 30-year tractor. With its heavy-duty cast-iron front axle and the new D1703 engine, it's designed for longevity, not the planned obsolescence we see in so many modern tools. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the M8. For years, critics and green loyalists said Kubota would never break the 200 horsepower barrier because they simply didn't have the heavy frame or the large displacement engine for it. Kubota's response was a bold, strategic partnership with Versatile and Cummins. The M8 isn't just a Kubota, it's a high-performance hybrid. By utilizing the legendary Cummins B6.7 Performance Series engine and a chassis built in North America by Versatile, Kubota effectively skipped a decade of R&D. But is it a real Kubota? For the 2026 buyer, the answer is in the support. Kubota brought their industry-leading dealer service standards to this high-horsepower machine. This allowed grain farmers to trade in their aging 4020s or older Magnums for a machine that offers modern CVT efficiency with a warranty that actually carries weight. In February 2026, sales reports show that this calculated risk is paying off, with a significant increase in M8 units appearing on mid-size row crop operations across the Midwest. We cannot talk about 2026 without talking about autonomy. However, Kubota's approach to self-driving tech is radically different from the Silicon Valley approach. They call it physical AI. Take the M5 Narrow, specifically designed for specialty crop markets like vineyards and nut groves. In these environments, labor is the #1 expense and the #1 headache. Kubota's autonomous M5 doesn't just follow a preset GPS path. It uses specialized LiDAR and sonar arrays to see the health of the crop in real time. It can sense if a branch is hanging too low, detect if an implement like a sprayer is clogged, or stop if a worker enters the row. For the farm manager, this isn't about replacing the human element, it's about force multiplication. It allows one operator to oversee a fleet of 3 or 4 tractors from a ruggedized tablet at the edge of the field. This isn't future tech, it's technology that is hitting the dirt and solving labor shortages right now. Let's talk about the cold, hard math. In 2026, a tractor is no longer just a machine. It's a 10 to 15-year financial instrument. Kubota has built what analysts call a resale moat. Because their diesel engines are the global standard for industrial equipment, found in everything from light towers to skid steers, parts are universally available and affordable. When a machine is easy to fix and the parts are not proprietary to a single dealership, the resale value remains astronomical. At recent 2026 auctions, we've seen 5-year-old Kubotas holding nearly 85% of their original MSRP. For a fleet owner, total cost of ownership is the only metric that matters at the end of the year. Furthermore, Kubota's internal credit programs have become a powerful weapon. While the general market is struggling with 7 or 8% interest rates, Kubota is still leveraging their massive cash reserves to offer 0% down and 0% financing on many L and M series models. For a farmer looking to expand without taking on massive debt, the choice becomes very clear. So where does the orange giant go from here? As we move deeper into 2026, Kubota is already testing hydrogen-powered prototypes and expanded battery-electric versions of their BX series. They are positioning themselves not just as a tractor company, but as a total farm solution provider. From their smart engine optimization that lowers emissions by 27% to their partnership with satellite monitoring firms for real-time crop surveillance, they are merging the physical world with digital intelligence. They didn't become a leader by trying to be John Deere. They became a leader by being the most reliable version of themselves. The orange invasion is no longer a prediction. It is the reality of modern agriculture. For the farmer who values uptime over brand ego, Kubota has earned its seat at the head of the table. They've proven that you can start with a 21 horsepower toy and build up to a 200 horsepower beast without losing your soul. Whether you're running a hobby farm in Kentucky or a multi-thousand acre commercial operation in the Central Valley, the orange tractor is no longer the alternative choice. It is, in many cases, the benchmark. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the 2026 Kubota lineup. We want to hear from you. Have you made the switch to orange, or are you staying with your legacy brand? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you on the next video. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe to Sial AgriFarm, and press the bell icon to see more videos like this. We want to hear from you. Have you made the switch to orange, or are you staying with your legacy brand? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you on the next video. See you soon. Goodbye.